morning from Mudlarking and Beachcombing, Scotland. Well, last night and this morning I've been washing my finds, so I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I found in the dump. There's loads of things here, especially pipes. Now, Fife had a great clay pipe making industry, and there are a few choice names which are associated with Fife clay pipe making. So I'm going to show you around the collection that I have now. They're still being cleaned up and they're very interesting. Hope you enjoy. Good start this morning. First find, and it's a little coronation. Sorry, Diamond Jubilee. One. Victoria again. So there you go. One lovely Vicky pipe. There's number 2, well, third pipe, but second Vicky one. Yeah, I wish something else would drop it, although very grateful to have found this as well. Let's see. See it there? Oops. It says Diamond Jubilee 1897. Second one today, but I do wish that I would find something else. Although I know some people would give their back teeth to find a Vicky pipe on a Victorian dump. So there you are, Vicky pipe number 2. Good morning from Mudlarking and Beachcombing, Scotland. Well, last night and this morning I've been washing my finds, so I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I found in the dump. There's loads of things here, especially pipes. Now, Fife had a great clay pipe making industry, and there are a few choice names which are associated with Fife clay pipe making. So I'm going to show you around the collection that I have now. They're still being cleaned up and they're very interesting. Hope you enjoy. So the first pipes I'd like to show you are these ones with Queen Victoria on them, and these were made for her Diamond Jubilee. I hope you can read that. Diamond Jubilee, and that was in 1897. Now, as you all know, Queen Victoria was on the throne from 1827 to 1901. Now, I don't have just one of those. I have one, second one, and all are slightly different, especially the leaves, the garlands round the side. And some of the close-ups of these reveal a lot more detail. For instance, I think she looks very like a man in this one. Can you see the profile? Rather a large nose. But the detail in these is amazing. Look at the small ear and even the little bit of jewellery on there. So I'm really pleased to find these. I have more in here, we just have to scout about for them. There's another one. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. Another one. Well, I think that's probably enough to show you at the moment. But there are others of a different design. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, same. Yeah, so I enjoy finding these. And I hope you like looking at them. I was actually looking for one that's just very slight. There it is. It's slightly different. As you see the garland round it. It's just a plain oval. There you go. Now I've lost count of how many of these I actually have now. But as I say, I do enjoy finding them. So there you are, a little selection of Victorian pipes with the lady herself on them, Queen Victoria. And this one is also slightly different. As you see, it's a stonier coloured clay. I do like finding pipes, and that's just a few from my collection, so let's scoop these up and we'll see what else we can find. And this one is slightly different again. It says Jubilee. It says pipe. There you are, another variation. So as I say, you have to look closely at these. There you go. These are the pipes that I enjoy finding best. Now these are, some of you will recognise it, some of you won't. These are Masonic pipes. And the good thing about these is that you can identify the locality from which they came. And on the back of this one, we have, obviously, a Scottish pipe, like myself. Very Scottish. Here is the thistle, and this was a free gardener's pipe. Now, as you can understand, when they come from the dump, they're very dirty and need cleaned, and also the wear on them is different. So some are really keeping the definition on the etched clay, and others are very worn. As you can see, the bit here is beginning to wear, although the little thistle is pretty dominant. There you go. So, nice Scottish pipe there, the free gardeners. And on each of these pipes you have this Masonic sign. Now each of these pipes would be associated with a different lodge throughout Fife. And I have a few more of these. This hand is also a Masonic symbol. I do like finding these as well. Another class of pipes that we find in Fife are ones that have maybe a business name on it, and this one says Ritchie Commercial Bar, and that's in Kirkcaldy. So people would advertise their businesses on these clay pipes as well. And there you are, Ritchie Commercial Bar, Kirkcaldy. We also find pipe stems here in Fife, and this one says Cooper on it. So you can tell where these pipes were made, and I do have a bit of history about the man who made these. So I will tell you about that. I'm just trying to show you the other side here now. And that says Burton. So I'm going to tell you a bit of the history of Burton pipe maker, clay pipe maker in Cooper. There you go, and they have a lovely selection of pipes in the Cooper Museum. So if you want to know more, visit Cooper Museum. But I will give you a bit of the history today. This stem says Dunfermline, which was also another locality in Fife where the clay pipes were made. And as you can see on the back, the man's name was W. Richmond. So I'll also give you some history on the Dunfermline clay pipe maker, Mr. Richmond. Now, Mr. Richmond of Dunfermline also made this pipe, which is the Workman. Now the bowls on these have TW, and I have an example of that as well. So in my hand I have loads of history, and really it's only three pipe stems, but what a story they tell of our Fife history. And as you all know, I'm a native Fifer, so it's my history. It's where I lived, where I was brought up, where I wrote books on local history, and there is another book on these mudlarking finds in the pipeline.